The Kylian Mbappé era at Real Madrid is off to a flying start, but how has he managed to completely take over the narrative in just his first 2 games? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. From Madrid to the Premier League, massive stories are breaking that could change the fate of this season. And how has Cristiano Ronaldo reached a goal milestone no one else ever has, while his former club is in absolute shambles? We've scoured the most trusted sources to bring you only the news that matters. We'll also tell you about a shocking on-field disgrace that has triggered a full-blown FA investigation. Stick with us because we've got the answers to all these questions and so much more, right here. The newcomer hero. Tottenham Hotspur have done it again. A commanding 2-0 victory at the Etihad over Manchester City has sent shockwaves through the league. While Harry Kane is no longer there, the new-look Spurs side under Thomas Frank looked disciplined, sharp, and ruthless. A first-half goal from Brennan Johnson was a fantastic, fluid team effort. But the real talking point was the second goal, a simply baffling error from City's new goalkeeper, James Trafford, who looked completely out of his depth. A moment of hesitation, a misplaced pass, and Joao Palhinha pounced to seal the win. You just have to wonder what Pep Guardiola was thinking, starting him over a legend like Ederson. The look on Ederson's face from the stands said it all. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement that Tottenham is here to compete, and that Manchester City's aura of invincibility is finally, truly gone.
Oh, it's a crazy pass from Trafford, and Richarlison can't get his shot away, but...
A teenager's dream. And talk about an electrifying debut. Liverpool's match against Newcastle had everything. A red card, a comeback, and the dramatic last-gasp winner from a teenager you've likely never heard of. After a chaotic match with 10-man Newcastle, 16-year-old Rio Numhoma, on his Premier League debut, found himself in the right place at the right time to sweep home a dramatic 100th-minute winner. The kid became the youngest goal scorer in Liverpool history and the second youngest ever in the Premier League. What a moment for the young man! It's a brilliant reminder that football is a game where records can be broken at any moment, and a new hero can be born in a split second. A shameful display. But not every story is about glory. We have to address a truly shameful incident. The Football Association has opened a formal investigation after a banner displayed by Crystal Palace fans at Selhurst Park brought a deplorable, offensive, and frankly disturbing message into the stadium. The banner depicted Nottingham Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis pointing a gun at Morgan Gibbs-White's head. This kind of behavior has no place in the beautiful game. The FA has a duty to act, and it must do so swiftly and decisively to send a clear message that this vile, unacceptable behavior will not be tolerated. Amorim under fire. Speaking of needing a swift response, let's check in on Manchester United. It has not been going well for new boss Ruben Amorim. A shocking statistic has emerged that he now has more Premier League matches under his belt, 29 to be exact, than points collected, 28 points. That is a truly horrendous record for a club of that stature, a stat that belongs to managers whose clubs have been relegated. The criticism from fans and pundits alike is not just mounting, it is reaching a crescendo. How long can United's hierarchies stand by and watch this team flounder? And while he is certainly feeling the heat, his players aren't helping. Bruno's blame game. Case in point, Bruno Fernandes. The captain came out and blamed his recent penalty miss against Fulham on the referee bumping into him beforehand. Look, I appreciate taking full responsibility, as he later did, but blaming your routine being thrown off by a referee's accidental jostle is at best a flimsy excuse. A professional of his caliber, a captain, should be able to block out all distractions, especially on a penalty kick. This just feels like a moment of weakness at a time when the club needs their leaders to be stronger than ever.
puts the ball over the bar. Bruno Fernandes misses.
Saka's hamstring hell. From one great club struggling to another who just took a massive hit. Arsenal had a near-perfect 5-0 win over Leeds United, but it came at a terrible price. Starboy Saka was forced off the pitch after suffering a fresh hamstring injury, which will sideline him for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. He's going to miss crucial matches against title rivals Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, and it's a huge blow to both his club and country as he will miss England's upcoming World Cup qualifiers. It's a brutal setback for a player who is so pivotal to everything Mikel Arteta does. Arsenal will now have to prove their depth is truly up to par to stay in this title race. Gyökeres's hair flick. But for every injury, there is a star that rises. In that same dominant win, new signing Viktor Gyökeres had a brilliant debut, scoring 2 goals and showing the world exactly what he's about. After scoring his second from the penalty spot, he had a little fun, flicking his hair at the camera in a playful retort to the online trolls who had criticized him earlier. It was a brilliant, cheeky, and confident response. He's already become a fan favorite for his play and his personality, and he looks like he's ready to fill the void created by Gabriel Jesus' injury. Arsenal fans have reason to be both worried and excited.
On his defender, Gyökeres coming inside, he shoots and he scores!
You know, we do this all to bring you the stories that no one else is talking about, to give you the honest and critical take that you can't find anywhere else. If you're loving this breakdown, then you have to be part of our community. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the madness, the drama, and the brilliance of the world of football.
The 100-goal king. All right, time to turn our attention to the 100-goal king. What Cristiano Ronaldo has done is simply unparalleled. He has officially become the first professional footballer to reach 100 competitive goals for 4 different clubs: Real Madrid, Manchester United, Juventus, and now El Nasser. It's a truly staggering achievement, a testament to his freakish longevity and unmatched hunger for success. At 40 years old, he now stands on 939 career goals, still with his eyes firmly set on the 1,000-goal mark. Even in a recent defeat that saw his club handed silver medals, he was seen urging his teammates to hold their heads high, demonstrating the type of leadership and class that makes him an icon of the sport. The numbers and the moments speak for themselves. We might be watching the final acts of the greatest goal scorer of all time.
رونالدو من مسافة بعيدة رونالدو يسدد رونالدو صاروخ ماديرا يسجل رونالدو يسجل بضربة حرة مباشرة.
The Mbappé takeover. And now, for the story that has absolutely dominated every single headline, every social feed, and every conversation since the weekend. Kylian Mbappé has not just arrived at Real Madrid, he has stormed the gates and taken over the entire narrative. In just his first 2 La Liga games, the new number 10 has already scored 2 goals and showcased a brand new viral celebration that is already everywhere online. His 2 goals in a comfortable 3-0 win at Real Oviedo, alongside a late third from Vinicius Jr., have shown exactly what he's capable of. The sheer force of his attacking prowess, his blistering pace, and his deadly finishing have made him an instant sensation. The club has even appointed him their new primary free kick and penalty taker, showing just how much they already trust their new superstar to deliver in the biggest moments. The question on everyone's mind was, can he live up to the hype? Based on his first 2 performances, the answer is a resounding yes. Transfer talk. The transfer market is still bubbling. After fulfilling a heartfelt promise by returning to his boyhood club, Rosario Central, despite death threats, Ángel Di María made history by scoring a stunning free kick against bitter rivals Newell's Old Boys. A truly special moment for a player who has given so much to the game. On the other hand, the rumor mill is in full swing for Paris Saint-Germain's Gianluigi Donnarumma, who has reportedly agreed to personal terms with Manchester City, as negotiations continue between the clubs. And on a smaller scale, Manchester United is nearing a deal for goalkeeper Sean Lamens, a move they hope can alleviate some of their current issues between the sticks.
Quickfire news.
A few quick hitters from around the football world. Neymar has suffered another unfortunate injury setback, pulling a thigh muscle just ahead of Carlo Ancelotti's squad announcement. It's a sad moment, but unfortunately a common one for the gifted Brazilian. And two former Premier League rivals, Scott McTominay and Kevin De Bruyne, are now teammates at Napoli, in a truly striking shift in European football alliances. In MLS, both Heung-min Son and Thomas Müller scored their first Major League Soccer goals this weekend, making their presence felt early. It's also great to see Real Madrid get a grand welcome from Oviedo fans, a warm gesture that came from Madrid helping the club during their near bankruptcy in 2012. It shows the incredible power of the football community. And finally, before we go, make sure to show some love for the video if you enjoyed the breakdown. Hit that like button and leave a comment below to tell us what you think of all this drama. We upload 2 videos every week, so we'll see you in the next one with all the latest from the world of football. Until next time, stay hungry, stay passionate, and stay tuned.